Hello everyone, so our next lesson is about probability distribution. Okay, so let's start. So what do we mean by probability distribution? So ang didiscuss po natin ngayon is about probability distribution of a discrete random variable. We know that we have two types of random variable, that is a discrete random variable and continuous random variable. But we are going to tackle or discuss today is the probability distribution of a discrete random variable. When we say probability distribution of a discrete random variable, it is a list of the possible values of random variable and its corresponding probabilities. So we have two things that we are talking about here. The possible values of the random variable and also its corresponding probabilities. So it is very important that we know how to determine the possible values of random variable and we know how to compute for the probabilities. And we have already discussed that from our previous lesson. Also, the probability distribution is also called probability function or probability mass function. Okay, now let us review what is the values of random variable. When we say values of random variable, these are all possible numbers that the variable can take as a result of a random experiment. Say for example, if we have a coin and we are going to toss that once, so we have here a random variable z that represents the number of head. So we are interested here for the number of heads, and this number of heads are represented by the random variable z. So what do you think are the possible values of the random variable z? So meaning, ilan ba yung mga pwedeng lumabas na head? Okay? So we know that the values of that is 0 and 1. So pwedeng walang head, or pwedeng isa lang na head ang lalabas. So now what is a probability? When we say probability, it connotes a chance or likelihood that an event will happen. It can be in a form of decimal, it can be in a form of fraction, or a percentage. So for example, 1/2 can be a 0.5 and it can be 50%. So what is the formula of getting the probability? We have already discussed this in our previous lesson. So when we say probability, it is a ratio of the number of favorable outcome and the total number of possible outcomes. That is why we have already discussed how to, or what are the possible outcomes in every experiment we are using or we are conducting here in the statistics. Say for example, in tossing a coin, the possible outcomes there is 2. So if you have 2 coins, the possible outcomes are 4. So that we can get that by using a formula of 2 raised to n. How about if we have a deck of cards? We know that the possible outcomes of that is 52. So we should remember that. So what do we mean naman by favorable outcome? So when we say favorable outcome, those are the things that we are interested in. Say for example, if we are interested in getting the number of tails, so yan ilalagay natin sa favorable outcome. So that is only the number of tails. Hindi nakasali yung number of heads. Okay, let's have an example. What is the probability of getting a head when tossing a coin? Okay, so in tossing a coin, pwede tayong makakuha ng isang head and isang tail. So since we are interested in getting a head, in getting the probability of that is, saan galing yung 1 na to? Saan galing yung 1? We are going to get the probability of a head that will occur in tossing a coin. So saan galing yung 1 na to? So ilan ba yung head dito? Isa. May isang head dito, so meaning 1. So ilan ba yung lumabas na outcomes? Ilan ba yung outcomes ng isang coin? So that is 2. So the probability of that is 1/2. Cool? So that is the probability. Okay, now how are we going to construct a probability distribution? As you can see, the probability distribution consists of values of the random variables and the corresponding probabilities. So let's use this example. A fair coin is tossed. Let y be the number of tails observed. Construct the probability distribution of the random variable y and draw its probability histogram. Okay, so we know that since we have a fair coin, which is one coin, the values of the random variable of that is 0 and 1. Okay, so these are the possible outcomes. We have head and tail. So the random variable here is 0 and 1. Okay. So, ito na yung ating probability distribution. Kasi nga, ano ba ang ibig sabihin ng probability distribution? Dapat meron to yung dalawang bagay, which is the values of the random variable and the probabilities. So, let's try. Okay. So, ang values of the random variable is 0 and 1. So, you are gonna put here sa under column ng values of the random variable 0 and 1. Now, we are going to get the probability. Ilang 0 ba yung lumabas dito? So, as you can see, 1, isa lang na 0, 1 out of 2. So, dalawa yung lumabas na outcome. Yung isa doon sa dalawa na yon is 0. So, that is 1 out of 2. Or that is 1 over 2. Next, another values of the random variable is, another value is 1. So, ilan ba yung 1 dito? So, that is 1 out of 2. So, we also have 1 half. So, this is the probability distribution. So, ito yung probability distribution po natin. Okay. So, what are the characteristics of probability distribution? So, each probability values assigned in each value of the discrete random variable is greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 1. Meaning, in other words, dapat yung each probability value, probability, hindi yung values, each probability value should be from 0 to 1. Hindi siya pwedeng maging negative, hindi rin siya pwedeng lumampas sa 1. So, kahit 1.01, kapag lumampas na siya, it's a no-no. Okay? Hindi na siya probability distribution. So, dapat strict, that is from 0 to 1. Do you understand? Okay. Another characteristic is that the sum of the probability values is 1. So, meaning, kapag inad mo yung lahat ng probability, the answer should be 1. Hindi 1.1, hindi 1.01, hindi 0.96. It should be equal to 1. Okay, let's have an example. So, this is the example that we utilized a while ago. So, this is the probability distribution. We have here the values of the random variable z, which is 0 and 1. Ang probabilities natin is 1 half for 0 and also 1 half for 1. So, let us try. Let us check if yung characteristics nito tama. Okay. We have here, the first one is 1 half. Okay? Meron tayong 1 half dito. Meron tayo ditong 1 half. So, let us check for the first characteristics. Yung 1 half ba greater than siya or equal to 0 and less than ba or equal to 1? So, we can say that it is less than 1, right? 1 half. Kalahating kilong bigas. So, less than 1 niya. Less than 1 kilo. Okay? That is also, we can say that 1 half is also greater than 0. So, hindi naman siya negative. So, meaning, so the first characteristic is correct. So, that is checked. Okay, let's check the second characteristics. So, if you're going to add 1 half plus 1 half, that is equal to 1. Para siyang isang kalahating bigas plus kalahating bigas is equal to 1. Meaning, the second characteristics is true. So, we can say that this is a probability distribution. Okay, let us try. Tell whether the following distributions is a probability distribution or not. So, here is a distribution. So, we have here the random variable x and the probability of each outcome. Okay, sabi raw si 1, ang probability niya is 1/5. Si 2, ang probability niya is 1/5. Si 3, 1/5. Si 4, 1/10. Si 5 is 3/10. Now, is it a probability distribution or not? If we are going to rewrite 1/5 to decimal, we can easily see if it is greater than or equal to 1, or is it greater than or equal to 0. So we have 0.2, 0.2, 0.1, and 0.3. As you can see, hindi naman siya sumobra sa 1. 0.2, hindi siya sobra sa 1. Lahat sila hindi sumobra sa 1. Wala rin na negative numbers. Okay? Kasi ang bawal is negative numbers and more than 1. So that is dapat from 0 to 1. So meaning, the first characteristic is correct. So that is true. Now, if we're going to add them all, so all the probabilities, this one, if we are going to add them all, if you are going to use calculators, so that is 1/5 plus 1/5 plus 1/5 plus 1/10 plus 3/10, that is equal to 1. So meaning, that is also equal to 1. So meaning, the second characteristics of a probability distribution is true. Okay, so that is also equal to 1, meaning that is a probability distribution. Okay, next example. How about this one? So we have here a random variable x, and we have here the probability of each outcome. So if we are going to look at it one by one, 0.2, walang sumobra sa 1. Is that correct? And wala ring naging negative number. So meaning, the first characteristic is okay tayo dyan. Okay, check siya. How about the second characteristics? Ano ba yung second characteristics natin? Dapat, if we are going to get the sum of the probabilities, the answer is equal to 1. Let us try. 0.2 plus 0.5 plus 0.67 plus 0.13 plus 0.25 plus 0.37, the answer is 1.67. Now, is that equal to 1? No. So, dito sa second characteristics, mali tayo dito. Okay? So, can we say that this distribution is a probability distribution or not? So, the answer is not a probability distribution. Okay? It is not a probability distribution kasi meron tayong isang mali na hindi nasunod doon sa characteristics ng probability distribution. I hope it is clear. Next example. So, how about this one? Let us try the first. So, hindi siya, tingnan nyo to, kung nahihirapan kayo na mag-determine if a certain probability is greater than 1, you can rewrite that in decimal form. Okay? Pero dito kasi makikita ko na sumobra na ito kasi the numerator is greater than the denominator. But, para mas mapadali kayo, you can rewrite it in decimal form. So, we have 1.2. Dito, 12 divided by 10, that is 1.2. We have, so meaning, kahit hindi na natin to i-check, yung iba, if meron na isa dyan na more than 1, okay? So, X na to. Okay? Naiintindihan nyo ha? Dapat kasi each probability should be from 0 to 1 only. So, hindi siya pwedeng sosobra sa 1. As you can see, 12 over 10, that is already 1.2. Sumobra na siya ng 0.2. So, that is, so meaning the first characteristics is wrong. So, kahit hindi na natin i-check yung second characteristic, then we can say that this is not a probability distribution. Okay? So, I hope it is clear. Next example, how about this one? So, if you're going to check one by one, walang sumobra sa 1, wala ring negative numbers. So, check yung first characteristic. Next, how about if we're going to get the sum of all these probabilities, we have exactly 1. So, second characteristic natin is also correct. So, meaning, you can say that this distribution is a probability distribution. Oy, it is a probability distribution. Mali ito ha. Wait lang. So, na yan? So, ito, mali ito. Okay? So, it should be a probability distribution. Kapag parehong check, probability distribution siya. Okay, I hope it is clear. Kapag parehong check, it should be a probability distribution. Okay? Now, let us now construct a histogram. Paano ba i-construct yung histogram ng isang probability distribution? Okay, so what do we mean by histogram? When we say histogram, this refers to the graphical display of a discrete probability distribution where Okay? Meron tayong horizontal axis dito and meron tayong vertical axis. So when we say horizontal axis, yun yung pahiga. This horizontal axis shows the possible values of the random variable. Dito natin ilalagay sa pahigang line yung mga values of the random variable. Wherein, while yung vertical axis naman, it shows the probabilities of each value. So meron naman tayong dalawang bagay sa probability distribution, right? That is the possible values of the random variable and the probabilities of each value. Okay, let's have this one. So when we say horizontal axis, yung pahiga siya. Okay? Yung pahiga, horizontal. So nandito yung possible values of the random variable. Next, ano naman yung vertical axis? This is the patayo na line. Okay? Vertical axis. So dito naman yung possibilities or probabilities of each value. Okay, let's have this example. So ito yung ginawa natin, yung example natin na first, okay, yung 1 coin ito. That we have the values of the random variable here, we have 0 and 1, and the probability is 1/2 and 1/2. So let's have this one. So dito yung values of the random variable. Okay, this is possible values of the random variable. Nandito yung 0 at saka nandito yung 1. While sa vertical naman, nandyan yung mga probabilities natin. We have your 0, we have 1/2, and we also have 1. So, kahit dalawa yung nakikita yung 1/2 dyan, isa lang yung ilalagay natin dito because we are just referring in the same thing. To the same thing. That is 1/2. Okay, isa lang. So, dapat nandito yung 0 kasi yung 0, that is a value. Hindi siya po yung parang sa Cartesian plane na katulad siya dito, no. So, kapag values of the random variable, it also have a place like here, 0 and this is 1. So, hindi siya po siya dito. Okay? Oh, now, how are we going to do this? So, this is the probabilities. Dapat na yung values of the random variable, nasa gitna siya ng histogram. So, if we're going to graph that, yung 0, ang katapat niya is 1/2. So, meaning, we are going to put here a shaded region. So, dito, from 0, dapat nasa gitna yung 0 here. And ang katapat niya is 1/2. So, dapat nasa gitna yung value ng 0, ng values of the random variable. Okay, dito. Next, si 1, ano naman ang katapat niya? That is also 1/2. Then, we can say that si 1, ang katapat niya rin is 1/2. Meaning, this is the histogram of our first problem. I hope it is clear. You can just go back from this example if hindi nyo pa na nagigets masyado. Let's have another example. A fair coin is tossed twice. So let x be the number of heads observed. What are the possible values of the random variable x? So we have here a fair coin, which is we are going to toss it twice, okay? So these are the possible outcomes, HH, HT, TH, and TNT. Since we are interested in getting a number of heads, kung bibilangin natin yung number of heads in each outcome. So we have here 2 heads, dito isang head, dito isang head, and dito walang head. I hope it is clear. So the values of the random variable here is 0, 1, and 2. Pwedeng walang head, pwedeng isa lang ng head, pwedeng dalawang head. Okay? Next, so this is the probability distribution. Again, ang probability distribution contains the values of the random variable z and the probability. Okay? So ilalagay natin dito yung values which is 0, 1, and 2. Now, how are we going to get the probability of each? So 0, titingin tayo dito, ilan ba yung 0 na lumabas dito? So we only have 1. Ilan ba lahat yung possible outcomes? We have 4. So that is 1, 0 out of 4. Okay, bibilangin. 1, isang 0 lang out of 4. Next, dito naman sa 1 na outcome, ilan ba yung lumabas na 1? We have 1 and 2. So that is 2 out of 4. So, or that is 1/2. We need to write that in simplest form. So, the probability of 1 is 1/2. Okay, next. Ang 2 naman is, ilan bang 2 nandito? So, we have 1. Isa lang na 2, so that is 1 out of 4. So the probability is 1/4. So giving the histogram, o nalagay ko na dito, hindi ko na siya na-animate, ano. So nandito yung ating horizontal axis, and nandito naman yung vertical axis natin. So nandito yung 0, yung values natin, values of the random variable, that is 0, 1, and 2. Okay? Ngayon, nasaan naman yung probabilities na to? Yung probabilities, nandito siya sa vertical axis. So, we have here 0 and 1/4, 1/2, and 1. Make sure nyo lang na dapat yung mga distances niya are equal. Dapat 0, maglalagay ka dito, hindi pwede na mag 1/2 ka dito. O pwede naman na mag 1/2 ka dito, mag-estimate ka ng 1/4 dito. Okay? So, ang ginawa ko for 0, ang sunod sa 0 is 1/4, and then 1/2, and then 1. Okay? Ngayon, bakit ganito yung yung graph niya or yung histogram, yung graph niya? So ang 0 natin, ang katapat ng 0 is 1/4. So 0, ang katapat niya is 1/4. So dapat nasa gitna yung 0. So ganito yung kanyang shaded region. Next, yung 1 naman na values, ang katapat niya is 1/2. So we have here 1/2. So from here, we are going to draw a graph here. Ang nasa gitna is 1. And ang tapat niya is 1/2. I'm sure, I hope it is clear. So, ang 2 naman, ang katapat niya naman is 1/4. So, si 2, katapat niya is 1/4. So, this is the histogram of this problem. So, this is the only thing that, yun lang ang objective natin ngayon, to construct a probability distribution and to draw its histogram. Okay, now, so for quiz number 2, pwede kayong kumuha ng worksheet kay advisor, or you can just access this link. So that would be all, and I hope you learned something from this video. Thank you and good luck.